I've been Euro-nymphing for several years now, but at first I was overwhelmed by the sheer number of fly patterns out there to choose from. But over the last couple of years, I've whittled it down to just 7 patterns that I find to be very effective. In fact, I'm so confident in these patterns that they make up over 90% of the flies in my 2 Euro boxes. All right, so let's get into this. So fly number 1 is a Lance Egan pattern, the Egan Frenchie. He originally tied it with UV shrimp pink collar, but I tie it with a chartreuse collar. I don't know why it works, but it just works for me. I typically fish this as my point fly, but I also fish it as a dropper under a dry fly.
All right, on the Egan Frenchie.
Fly number 2 is the Blowtorch from Devin Olson.
And he took the Blowtorch.
I really like this as a dropper. The CDC collar flows very nicely in the water and does a great job of imitating legs or emerging wings. My third choice is a fly from Lubos Rosa, a signature tire for fooling mills. It is the pink bead pheasant tail, or the pink pheasant tail. Just very effective. I really like it as a point fly. A simple caddis larva is fly number 4. It's just a brown olive body with a peacock thorax. It fishes well all year round just because there's so much caddis in the drift day to day, but is especially effective in the summer. Fly number 5 is the Duracell, a pattern by Craig McDonald. Like the Blowtorch, it has a ice dub body and a CDC collar. I find it to be effective both on the point and as a dropper. The last 2 flies are Perdigons. First up is a simple blue Perdigon with a pink hotspot, very similar to the Hazel Jig Magic. This fishes well as a dropper. Use it in a 2 fly Euro setup as well as a dropper under a dry fly. Rounding out my list, fly number 7 is an olive Perdigon. It doesn't have a name. I just put it together with some material I have, but I'll put a recipe for it and all the other flies in this list in the description. There you have it. Those are my 7 confidence flies. If you had to choose just 7, what would they be? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to try them out on my local river. I think it's important to have confidence in the flies that you're fishing, but in the end, I don't think it really matters a whole lot. What's far more important is getting the flies in the right spot with the right drift. Once you do that, the fish will come. So get out there, fish, have fun, and tight lines.